Dear friends, greetings. We continue to inform you about what is happening on the front line. Let's move on to the news. Soldiers of the 79th Brigade have published footage of the consequences of Russian assaults on the southern outskirts of Mykolaiv. You can see the full scale of the constant Russian assaults that have been going on for quite some time. They continue to concentrate their forces, redeploying units from other directions, pulling up artillery, and actively dropping cabs. The amount of equipment and infantry is huge, but its effectiveness is very low in the form of tactics of quantity. Ukrainians are on the defense and destroying the enemy. The Russians' task in this area is to occupy Mykolaiv, Pobeda, try to reach the entire line of the Vuhledar-Vodyane-Kostiantynivka highway, and continue to move to the administrative borders of Donetsk region. Attempts to move towards Kurakhove continue, where the Russians have approached Georgivka, started more active shelling of Maximilianivka, and attempted attacks towards Krasnohorivka to provide cover for their flanks. Liman direction. In recent days, Russians have been putting pressure near Terny and Yampolivka, Tabaivka. The Russians are actively trying to drive the Ukrainian defense forces out of their positions and have managed to push them back a bit. But they are amassing forces near the road and the lake, where they are already digging trenches. 2 Russian Grad multiple rocket launchers were demilitarized near Lysychansk, Luhansk region. The joint work of the K2 Battalion of the 54th Separate Mechanized Brigade and the Rubish National Guard Brigade. Bakhmut section. Russians continue to attack along the Bodanivka-Ivanivske line with partial success. An American Me-17B5 and a Ukrainian Mi-8MT are firing 122 mm S-13 unguided air-to-ground missiles at enemy positions in the Bakhmut sector. The footage was released by the 18th Army Aviation Brigade. Avdiivka section. On Sunday, the Ukrainian Defense Forces repelled 4 attacks on Stepov, but considering the risks, it was decided to leave the village. The Russians are already gaining ground along the western outskirts. Fortunately, they did not immediately realize what was happening, so they suffered considerable losses from our artillery. Russians continued to attack Orlivka, entering the village itself. Near Tonenka, the Katsups are trying to break into the village from the north. That's all the information we have for now. Dear friends, please do not forget to like this post, as it will help to spread this information.